Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Report has it that Ooni of Ife has, emotionally begged Olori Naomi to move back into the royal manor in the palace, stating that if Naomi had been in the palace, what happened would never have happened. That there is no way anybody will pass over his head and hurt Naomi. That a lot of things that are happening to Olori Naomi today are actually happening because there is no umbrella covering Olori Naomi. Hey! That if he tells the entire world that he is back with Queen Naomi and they do the necessary rituals and bring Naomi back as his wife to the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that they never born anybody where go fit get him pass in head go touch Olori Naomi. That they should forget all the noises everywhere on social media that the Oloris are doing this, the Oloris are doing that. That nobody will have the animal bugosness to touch Olori Naomi as soon as Olori Naomi returns back to the palace. Now, the reason why Naomi's situation is the way it is because Naomi is vulnerable, because Naomi is exposed to the devices of the enemy because he is not there with him. And a lot of people are saying, Baba, Joe, that if it is true that this is the case, how come they are able to do something to the Ooni of Ife? We have heard that the Ooni of Ife has been under a lot of manipulations. If that information is true, do not forget that these are alleged, rumored, unverified information rocking the social media space and should not be seen as fact unless verified. So people are asking that true. If that information is true, so how come they are able to do all of the things that we heard that they are doing to you? And they are saying that when Ooni of Ife opened his mouth to call Naomi back to the Ife palace, that Olori said they wanted to roast themselves, that they've been very, very unhappy. They have been devastated and they just cannot believe that this is happening. Imagine after all the effort that has been made, after all the celebration, they are back on the same circle. Like it's almost as if they have been moving in circles there. Ooni of Ife said he is that one umbrella that can cover Olori Naomi, that Naomi cannot continue to listen to people who are telling her that she will not be able to cope with the Oloris, that the royal mansion, yes, there is no place for Naomi to stay right now in the royal mansion. You do remember that they said that they were building a place that is befitting for Olori Naomi. But there is a place called the Royal Manor that is there, and that Royal Manor is so beautiful, like is what Naomi deserves in her life. And Ooni of Ife said the space, the Royal Manor space, is still there, that Naomi should move all again immediately to the Royal Manor. And the rituals that they are supposed to do, they are going to, do it in a small way, and Naomi will move in. And when Naomi is moving into her apartment that is being built in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that the main ritual will be done. Now, we have people from different walks of life. Some are in support of what is going on and some are not in support of what is going on. But for me, if you ask me, I always say that it's easy for people to tell you not to reunite with your husband, but what are the alternatives they are giving to you? But if everything that we heard has happened to Olori Naomi is the truth, if it's the truth, this decision too, I think Naomi will have to be very careful because it does seem as if the level of desperation is high. Let her not go and hurt Naomi in a way that she will never recover from. What are your thoughts about this, Biko? Just put it there, okay? And so I've heard a lot of people who are saying that Naomi should go back, and I have the other people who are saying that Naomi should not go back. What do you think? Let's see your thoughts in the comment section. They also say Ooni of Ife went back to Akure shortly after he found out, a message got to him that Naomi said she is not going to the royal, she's not staying in the royal mansion, that she is returning immediately to Akure because she has a lot to do. And do remember that the case is still there. It's not as if the case has been wiped away. Naomi will have to be going to Ibadan to attend court sections. And it's easier for Naomi to go from Akure to Ibadan. Well, I would say it's easier easier because if she's going by flight, it's easier for Naomi to go from Lagos to Ibadan than even Akure to Ibadan. This is what we are hearing. And they say when Olori Naomi told Ooni of Ife that she wasn't going to spend time in the royal mansion, that she was returning back to Akure, they said the Ooni of Ife had to go to Akure to meet with Olori Naomi, and that was when he begged Olori Naomi to forgive him. You know that she rejected Ooni's 10 million naira, that there was no need for Ooni of Ife to give her 10 million naira, that she can take care of her bail price, and that if Ooni of Ife did not stand up when he was supposed to stand up to be there for her and defend her, there's no need to come and try and use the bail money. That if people had not spoken up for her, if the signatures were not signed, and all of these people don't even know her stood up for her, that she probably would be there till now. Bail wouldn't have been a problem because bail money would never have been the problem. So they said when that happened, Ooni of Ife felt really bad, and they said Ooni of Ife went back again to go and meet with Olori Naomi. That it was then that he was talking to Olori Naomi, that he is an umbrella that covers Olori Naomi. Naomi should come back and stay under her covering, under his covering. That way people will not be able to do the kind of things that they have been doing to hurt Olori Naomi. Now the reason why certain things are happening to Olori Naomi is because his covering is no longer there for Olori Naomi. They said this is exactly what the Ooni of Ife, this was exactly what the Ooni of Ife said to Olori Naomi. And will Naomi go back or not? We do not know, because if you see the level of desperation from the Oloris, if all the information we keep hearing is the truth, do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media, and should not be termed as fact, as these are all unverified information. Now, if this information we are getting is the truth, why will Naomi go back? You see the level of desperation. If everything we are hearing is the truth, it's really bad. It's not okay. And I don't think that it would be wise for Naomi to go back. That is what a lot of people are saying. But you ask me, Delaram, I'm right now indifferent. I have told you people something. Whether Olori Naomi stays with the Ooni of Ife, or Olori Naomi goes to Timbuktu to get married to a pastor, or Olori Naomi goes to, Canada to get married to a gentleman who is an IT consultant, or Olori Naomi decides to marry a man from Akure, I will still love Queen Naomi, because Queen Naomi is a good woman. Whether you like it or not, she deserves the very best. She deserves that God will bless her and make his face shine upon her. And so I will love Queen Naomi. I am a die-hard fan of Olori Naomi. There's nothing anybody can do about it. So, however, they said Ooni has asked her to move back into the royal manor.